Hi, I'm Rhonda Larson, and today we're going to make some bone broth. So what you'll need for this is just a regular crock pot, some water, veggies, and meat, and some apple cider vinegar, and we'll go over those ingredients in a minute. And I'll have this printable version for you on the website. But bone broth is something that I encourage my clients to make, and I make at home all the time. It's a wonderful stock for your soups, um, and basically the reason why we use the bones of the animal and different body parts of the animal actually too is because they are rich in nutrients and minerals, rich in collagen and gelatin, which actually is really good to help rebuild your digestive system. So if you have leaky gut or any kind of chronic health issue, bone broth can be really valuable for healing. I like to call it the glue that kind of mends the holes from leaky gut in your gastrointestinal tract because of the collagen, and it's just really healing and really nourishing. It has lots of minerals in it, has some vitamins, has some protein, and it's just a wonderful way to add health back into your life. It's very easy, and I'm going to show you here how easy it is. So we're going to make chicken today, but you can make this with beef bones or fish. You can do turkey, lamb. Today we'll just do the chicken, but so what we're going to start with is I have a whole organic chicken here and it's frozen. So I have a chicken here. I'm just going to put it right here into the crock pot. And I also have some chicken livers. And so this broth, a lot of people would never eat these specific parts of the animal, and you may if you want, but I like to incorporate organ meats into my bone broth because organ meats have so much health and nourishment in them that you actually don't get from the regular meat. So I'm going to put some chicken livers in there. And you know, in traditional times, they would eat the organ meats out of an animal to actually rebuild that organ that they were making it from. So a liver would traditionally help to rebuild your own liver, eating it from an animal. Thymus gland would be to help rebuild your thymus gland, the adrenals, and so on. So traditionally, that was a big, you know, thing that they did to promote health. So we're going to put some livers in there. I also have some chicken heads. And I know that sounds very odd, and I also have some chicken feet here. But the feet and the heads of the chicken are actually very, very, very high in nutrients and minerals and collagen that the other parts of the meat and the bones do not have. So I'm going to put them right in here to my crock pot. And we're going to strain this all out anyway at the end, so you won't need to keep the heads and the feet anymore. And then all as we do then is I have a whole onion that I cut up, and you don't have to have this perfect. Parsley, just wash it off. You don't have to cut it up, because remember, you're going to strain this, and this crock pot is going to be packed here. But you don't have to. You're not going to be eating the vegetables. You're just going to strain everything out. So you don't have to have everything perfect. And 2 celery stalks I have here, just wash them and cut them up into quarters. And the same with a carrot, just 1 carrot cut up. And then another thing that helps to extract the minerals and the nourishment from the bones as they're cooking is some apple cider vinegar. So we have some Bragg's apple cider vinegar here, the unfiltered, unpasteurized kind. And I'm just going to pour that right over top of everything. And then I'm going to top it here with filtered water. And as the meat is cooking in the broth, to make the broth, it's going to start making its own juices. So I never fill the crock pot to the top with water because you'll have chicken broth coming out of the lid if you do that. So I fill it about 3/4 full. And then as it cooks, like I said, it'll keep extracting broth even from the chicken. Then you just put the lid on, and you just put it on low, and you're actually going to cook that try to cook it one day for 24 hours on low heat. And at the end of that day, the vegetables will be completely colorless. All the meat and everything will be falling off the bones. and everything will basically be, you know, dark in color. So you're gonna strain everything out of the bone broth after the cooking time for one day. And since I did put a whole chicken in there, I'm actually gonna use that meat to make soups. Um, but sometimes I just put chicken bones in without the meat, so that's fine too. But I'm gonna make some soup with this, so you can keep the meat if there is meat left over on the bones after you're making it. And then you just, like I said, just strain it, and then you can put it in containers, glass containers, in the freezer and freeze it. Or you can just use it for your stock for your soups, or just eat it as a broth. You can eat it for breakfast, lunch, dinner. You can eat it whenever you want. It's basic, just very healing and very nourishing. So very easy to make, and hope you enjoy it. Have a great day. Thank you.